Hey folks, it's Dave Smith at Correctional Officer Lifestyle. Today's video is about how do you deal with someone that's not pulling their load. How do you deal with someone that's not doing the job to the best of their ability? How do you deal with someone that is just there for a paycheck and could care less about the job? As a captain, I deal with that often, and I have methods for dealing with people that aren't doing their job. First thing I'm going to do is talk to them. I'm going to find out if they got something going on the outside, especially if it's a new development where they were a stellar employee. They were there every day they were supposed to be there. They were the person that I went to get the job done, where if I give them a task, I didn't even have to check up on them. I just knew that it would get done. Oh, I'm sorry, it's very early in the morning, and I'm tired. But, yeah, I recently had an employee go south like that. I say recently, it was within the last year. And this particular employee was one of the best I had. She was one of the ones that just jam up. She would do her job every single day to the best of her ability, and the best of her ability was better than some of the others I had. Then something happened in her life that turned her into somebody else, turned her into something else entirely. She no longer works with us. She stopped coming to work on a regular basis. She started establishing patterns of absences, not coming to work because she didn't want to be at work, not because anything was wrong. And I know what it was. I know exactly what it was, but I can't call it because that would be rude and disrespectful, and I'm not going to do that. But there was no turning her around. Now, that being said, the quickest way to turn somebody around that's not doing their job is not for a captain or higher to get involved. Captain, major, colonel, assistant warden, those aren't the people that have the best track record. Sorry, again. Those aren't the people that have the best track record turning around an employee, turning around an officer. The people with the best track record of turning around an officer are honestly sergeants. That officer, sergeant, if it is a sergeant, another sergeant, their peers, another officer, another sergeant. Those are the ones that are going to have the best track record with bringing that person back, or getting those people to do their job, or running them off if they need to be gone. There are just some people that this job is not for them. And a captain telling them this job is not for them doesn't mean near as much as a fellow officer telling them, hey, this job's not for you. Not being mean about it, not saying that they're worthless, not saying that they can't function in normal society, but this is a difficult job that we do, and it's not for everybody. Not everybody can do what we do. And a fellow officer telling them that, hey, you might want to go look for greener pastures because this is not the job for you. But seeing somebody that was extremely good at their job go south, fellow officer is going to have a better track record of bringing that person back into the fold than their supervisors will. It'll mean more. Like I said, don't be mean to them. Don't be outright hostile. Just talk to them. That's probably the best way to do it. Just talk to them. That's all I got for this video, folks. If you want to see more, hit the like button. Or if you liked the video, hit the like button. You want to see more, hit the subscribe button. Make sure you hit the bell for notifications when I post new videos, and hit me with some comments. Let me know about some people that you've seen that probably don't need to work in corrections, or some people that you brought back into the fold that went sideways. As always, there's no place for domestic violence. Remember 1-800-799-SAFE, 1-800-799-7233. That is the domestic violence hotline. The people at the other end of that phone call have the tools, abilities, resources, and are willing to help the victims of domestic violence. If you know the aggressor in a domestic violence situation, 911, if it is ongoing, or just say something to somebody. Let somebody know what's going on. The worst thing you can do is nothing. And if you are the aggressor, remember there's consequences for actions, but there is help for you too. First, you got to admit that you need it, then you got to ask for it. Help will be provided. That's all I got for this video, folks. I'll see you guys in the next one.